So yeah, at this point, I think we've got just enough context to figure out most of what's happening here on the title screen.
Yeah, indigestion.
That's exactly what it is. I think the working theory of 03 getting too excited and happy about something, causing her thermal battery to warm up too much, is exactly the kind of fucked up shit that would fit well there. And like I said last time, Nova and their robot friend.
The one that I don't remember anything about existing.
I don't think they showed up. They were only implied to in text during the last episode. So pretty sure I'm right about that. Oh, poor Lulu. Can't be happy unless you're being useful to people.
What do you think happens to 03 if the thermal thingy fully overloads? Is it just like 03 breaks down, or is it like thermonuclear explosion?
You make a fascinating point. I think it's sadder actually if it's just 03. Because then it's not like she's even protecting other people's lives, it's just her own.
Yep. Gotta feel miserable so I can continue staying alive, because feeling good will be bad for me.
Exactly.
Me specifically.
Chapter 8, Dress Up Doll. And also, like, really ominous music now.
This fits. This is how I feel when I look at my closet in the morning.
Okay, to be fair, yes, actually.
Creeping dread, yeah. I returned to work the following Monday like I would any other week. The longer I work this job, the harder it becomes to make it through each week. I remember at first, which wasn't even that long ago, I didn't really like my weekends. I never used them for anything, maybe some chores, but generally, I would lay around and be completely unproductive. There wasn't ever anything I was looking forward to doing over the weekend. But lately, even though I still don't use them for much of anything, the thought of getting a respite from the work week is enticing enough. By the time I make it home on Friday night, I'm ready to immediately curl up under a blanket for the next 2 weeks. It's not fair of me. It's not as though my work is very difficult. My body has adjusted to the activity pretty easily. On days I actually do anything. There were a couple days where my only job was to sit on a chair and talk to my crush. Compared to someone like Killy or 01, I don't have any right to complain about it. Still, every Sunday night I dread the next morning. I dread the process of waking up, getting my things ready for the morning, eating breakfast, and then maybe I see somebody at work. Maybe I don't. If I do, maybe it's someone who likes me. But maybe it's 02 who hates me. Regardless of who it is, I find myself not wanting to see any of them. No, I guess I don't want anyone to see me. Last Friday, 03's big scheme left a bad taste in my mouth, to be honest. At the time, it was nice to see her so enthusiastic. Part of me is happy to see her and Killy getting along, too. It'd be nice if they became friends. So even if it felt a little bad, I want to believe it's a good thing. I did promise her I would help her get out of the basement, but I want another chance to talk to 01 alone. We were having such a nice time. It felt like such a nice, normal conversation, but then I had to get all preachy. I mean, it's not as if I think I was wrong. I'm being paid for my time here, so I shouldn't be taking advantage of that, right? It's more responsible to insist I work. I would have thought 01 would agree. And I guess she did, but she didn't seem too happy about it. I should still apologize, first chance I get. I wanted to give her some space, but an entire weekend has passed since then, so it's probably okay to bring it back up again, right? Maybe it's all a misunderstanding. Maybe I said something she took the wrong way, or I misspoke again. Yeah, that's all I can do for now. But she isn't upstairs this morning. It's easy to peek around the lobby since all the shelves and boxes are gone, so it's obvious she isn't there. I walk a circle around the garage, too, thinking maybe she's in there, but no. Then I guess there are some other doors, but I shouldn't go snooping. I still have some time before I need to start working. I don't normally do this, but I decide to go down into the basement before I clock in, just to have a look around. Of course, it's not as if I can have a thorough look around. There are too many areas of the basement I've never been to, and I don't want to make this my first time. But luckily, just as I'm thinking I'll need to give up on it for this morning, my search comes to an end.
All these other doors we've never opened. That one goes to the laundromat upstairs. This one goes to the 4-star Michelin kitchen that we don't know how we'll use that to make money, but
Yeah, I'm also imagining all of the other rooms that they might just have, like the garage, that I just haven't been mentioned because it's not important to them.
yeah. There's an entirely stocked barcade on the 3rd floor. I don't know what that means or why anyone would want it. I'm thinking of selling it for parts.
And behind this door, it's just tunnels.
Just tunnels. Did you read your...
I didn't. I don't think that's Lulu. I wonder who it is.
I understand as much. Yes. I suppose that is true. Perhaps.
I can definitely recognize O1's voice, but I don't hear who she's talking to.
Must be Violet.
Letting my curiosity take the wheel, I sneak up on where the voices are coming from and listen in a little bit more closely.
Oh, no, so too.
I just don't understand any of it.
Oh, good. We got the lumberjack plaid going on now. Not helping the butches here.
Why are you still letting O3 out? Why are you still letting that girl hang around here?
I am sorry. It is difficult for myself to understand as well. I appreciate your concerns, but I believe in this path.
Fine, whatever you think is best.
Thank you for understanding. Even a little bit.
Yeah.
If that is everything, Lucy should be here soon. I am going to go greet her.
Oh, shit. I snap to attention immediately and start rushing back toward the entrance. As I'm opening the door to go back upstairs...
Oh, Lucy, you are here.
Jesus, she caught up with me fast. Yep. Hi, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I am fine.
I was about to clock in.
You came downstairs before clocking in.
Well, I was looking for you first.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, I was wondering how you were doing. You know, a weekend has passed, so I just wanted to check in.
Right. I suppose I wasn't sure if I should. Would you come with me upstairs? I will not keep you long.
Sure, no problem. I look over her shoulder and see O2 poking her head around a corner. She notices me look at her and ducks away quickly. I guess I can't be too upset that she was listening in, since I was just doing the same thing. But maybe it's best that we're going upstairs if she was going to try eavesdropping.
At least she can recognize the hypocrisy.
Equal opportunity spying. She leads me into the garage.
The garage.
I look around as I enter to see if anything's different, but it seems the same. I wonder if O1 was in here at all over the weekend.
I slept inside of my girlfriend.
All right.
Sorry to lead you here again. I wanted to speak with you privately.
Is something the matter?
I have something I wanted to ask you.
Okay, go ahead.
Are you mad at me?
Huh?
I feel that I have disappointed or otherwise upset you somehow, but I cannot tell.
No, I'm not mad. Why would I be mad?
I do not know. You seemed a little different this past week.
I have?
I've used up so much of your time lately. For my own selfish desires, I do not wish to take advantage of your kindness. Are you truly not upset with me?
No, I wouldn't say I'm upset. I was just worried.
Worried?
That I gave you bad advice about trying to spend time on the things you feel you want to do. I know that there's a lot more to worry about right now. I didn't want it to be my fault you got off track if you ran out of time.
I see. I suppose I took it a bit too far. I am sorry.
No, it's okay. Really, you don't have to apologize to me. I just thought I should say something.
I really am sorry, Lucy.
Why? It's really okay.
No, If it were simply the car restoration, I could have balanced out my time spent on it more effectively. But in truth, I started to use it as an excuse to spend more of the day with you. And when you pushed back even a little bit, I suppose it scared me away. So I wondered if I should... I do not know. I just wanted to get to know you a little better, to understand more of your interiority. I believe that is something that you have expressed before as well, the desire to learn more about a person. I think I am starting to understand the appeal, and that scares me.
How do you mean?
I do not know. At first I thought it was because I could feel myself getting distracted from my true purpose. I cannot afford to jeopardize the lives of the others with my own desires. But I feel something else stirring around uncomfortably inside of me. I do not have a past to speak of. When I hear about yours, it makes me feel strange, perhaps a little bit jealous.
I can't say that I really like my past. That's why I moved out here. To get away from it, to start building a new one. You've started to create one too. Even just in the short time I've known you, you've changed so much. It makes me a little excited to see what you'll be like in the future too.
Still, I see the ways your past has shaped you, even if it was troubled somehow. Compared to you, I feel empty.
Empty, huh?
That does reflect on her stats sheet.
Yeah?
I would like to learn more from you, Lucy. You have made me realize just how much I am lacking, and I deeply appreciate your patience and your kindness towards me.
It's no problem.
Is something the matter?
No, it's nothing. I don't think I'm a very good example to follow, but I'll do my best anyway.
I shall take that into consideration. I am very near to completing my restoration work.
Oh.
Yes, but I think I would like to wait before finishing the rest. If you do not mind, would you join me again next time?
Yeah, I'd be happy to.
Thank you. In that case, I will leave you to your work. I have some matters of my own to attend to.
Okay. Good luck with everything.
Thank you, Lucy. Thucy.
So I leave her to those matters and go about my day.
Ah, yes. SSR rank.
Oh no. The robots discover gotcha games and the $30,000 vanishes. Oh no. That's what you wanted, right, Lucy? You talked to her, you cleared things up, you learned more about her, so why aren't you satisfied? I have plans with O3 tomorrow, so I try to take it easy when I get home. It should be fun. We have O1's official blessing, so we don't have to make up some story about where we're going. I won't have to lie to her about it. Yeah, it'll be nice. Don't let this stress ruin it for you, Lucy. You're overcomplicating the matter.
So, what you think?
Super cute. This look suits you perfectly. It's sufficiently orange.
Thank you.
It's kind of sporty. Compared to your usual cardigan, it shows off your energetic side a little better.
I think so too. Keep talking. I want more.
More? Let's see.
Compliment me.
The necklace is nice. The shoes are cute. Well, I don't know about spats on top of tights, actually.
No. The tights are important. I can't go without them. The spats are too important too.
I see. Well, you make it work.
Oh, I see, because these parts are more robot,
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
It's vital to how the look works.
The tight...
I could have gotten away with just the tights, but the spats are important to the look.
The tights are important to the look, but the spats are important to the look.
You are too kind. Now, you're up next.
Right. I have no idea how this happened.
I do.
Aw. Still with the sparkles. I also like how it does the slow pan up like it's one of those double layer CGs.
Yep.
Like
The slow pan up to slowly reveal Lucy's face.
right.
Ah, so cute. Business casual Lucy.
You think so, huh?
What was it that 01 called it? SSR. Duh. And my ponytail idea is just the cherry on top. If you don't mind me saying.
The ponytail is fine, but it's just...
Something wrong? No good?
I mean, it's a good outfit, but... I thought I might pick up some clothes while I was here with her. But as soon as I mentioned it, she started collecting outfits for me to try on in addition to her own. So she dragged me into a changing room. We spent some time getting over the awkwardness of stripping right next to each other. And now, I'm wearing something that does not suit me at all. I've never worn a skirt before.
What? Really? Well, we gotta get you one then, because you rock it, girl.
Thanks, but I don't know if my legs are...
Don't worry about the cold. That's what the tights are for. You'll be fine. Well, do you need some spats too?
That's more of a secondary concern. And besides that, the tights are a little snug.
All right, we'll call this one a maybe then. My turn next. Bam! Outfit number 2.
That dress is a really pretty color.
Thank you. I want to try at least one sleeveless thing, so...
It's really cute. The tights are good too.
You get to see this. I get that Lucy is intentionally doing this, intentionally kind of compartmentalizing what she is and is not thinking about in terms of her new friends here, but at a certain point.
Yeah.
Thanks. Like I said, they're important. So I wanted to try something besides my usual pairs.
How many pairs of those white tights do you have anyway?
A few. If I wear them all at once, you can't see through them at all.
Ah, so you layer them.
These are, maybe I layered them on top of all my white ones, they'd be,
That sounds a little too warm. I think they're cute, though, again, I'm not sure if wearing socks over tights is a faux pas, or...
It's fine. I'm not keeping this one anyway.
Trying to think if I've ever done that. I think I have.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm pretty sure I have.
Cold winter days.
Yeah, because there are times where I need to wear tights, but also I need to wear boots. And it's like I'm not putting bare tights in the soles of my boots in the middle of winter.
Yeah.
Like that's just asking for bad.
One way or another, the thick wool, darn tough socks are non-negotiable.
Exactly.
That's just part of the practicality.
We're not sponsored by Darn Tough. However, if Darn Tough wanted to sponsor us, I would happily wear their socks every single time we record. Because they are comfy and warm. And also free socks.
I have one pair of their socks. It's far too small for me, so I can't wear them because it's the wrong size. And I got them for free for speaking at a data science conference event thing.
Shit, the only way they could have gotten the footwear better is if they were like thigh highs. Thigh high Darn Tough.
They would have had a much cooler audience then than they actually did.
All right, hey, Darn Tough, get in touch with us. We can make this happen. I think there's an untapped market here of trans women who want to be warm but also code.
Your turn again.
Okay. The struggle is real.
I really see.
Striped thigh highs? Really?
Huh? Something wrong with straight thigh highs?
No.
I heard there's a sock company coming out with some really soon and a nice collaboration.
No, they're fine, but it's kind of a cliche, don't you think?
Cliche? What do you mean?
Never mind.
Well, who cares about that? They're just here to create that perfect little thigh window.
That's a whole other issue entirely.
It's called sex appeal, Lulu. Ever heard of it?
Heard of it, sure. And I don't really like wearing shorts.
Fine. But the shirt's a winner at least, right?
I don't like wine at all.
Pretend it's juice. I don't know. Okay, fine. That one's out too. Here, my turn. Ya-cha-cha-cha. XD. Ta-da! Blast up.
Ah, really, really cute. The colors are perfect both for autumn and for you.
Right? The leaves in the park gave me the idea. And the turtleneck thing is kind of cute. Always wanted to try one. Ever since I saw it in the store just now.
Haha, it's a classic for a reason. You wear it well. Overall, seem to really suit you too.
Thanks. I'm loving them for some reason. You have to have something with pockets. Freaking pockets, man.
I know, right? Pockets.
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 I remember you just bought a bunch of new dresses, and I think all of them have pockets?
Absolutely.
And wait, except for that one that is basically a bathrobe. Did that one have pockets?
I think that one does have pockets.
Even the one that's basically a bathrobe. Oh, that's the one that was the weirdest, I'm not going to lie to you.
It looks kind of like a Jedi robe, and I think that's great.
It does, but I think Jedi robe would have been more dignified.
That's true, even if they're kind of small. Oh, and those pins.
Aren't they adorable? I found them in a bucket over somewhere and they matched my ribbon so I couldn't resist.
They're a nice touch. If a little, telling.
What, the XD and the heart?
Telling of what?
Nothing.
Well, this one's a definite yes, so that wraps up all three of my outfits. This and the first one are my choices.
Yay, you did good picking them out.
I thought so. Now, for the final act. This one's my favorite of the ones I picked for you, so get ready.
Yeah, here goes. You know, I kind of miss those tights all of a sudden.
See, I told you the tights were good.
Also, that's a really good look.
Yeah.
What is that, like a leather jacket on top of a nice, free-flowing dress? That's a look. And with the pony... Lulu, you rock the ponytail really hard. This is a good look. I am a fan of this.
Told you the tights were good.
That's not really the point.
Come on, isn't this one amazing? It's a little cute, a little mature, kind of rustic. What more do you want?
Preferably not to have my legs out like
Then
this.
bring the tights back.
Still, it's so short, and it doesn't suit my shape at all. It's a little tight around my hips, so it's...
So not even this one's good, huh?
No, I'm sorry.
Okay, I really thought this one blew you away, though.
It's a really cute outfit, don't get me wrong. Just not on me. That was the last one, right? We should get going so other people can use the room.
I don't know. I'd keep the jacket. The jacket. If you found this jacket in a thrift store, I'm picking it up every day of the week.
Yeah, okay.
You kidding me? You don't let that go by. That's like.
Yeah, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
O3 and I both turn away from each other to change back into our regular clothes, as we've been doing each time so far. I pause before putting my shirt back on, feeling simultaneously relieved to be done with all of that, and completely humiliated. It's obvious O3 means what she says. She doesn't know how to hide her feelings. She can lie if she needs to, but never about how she's feeling. I trust that she really thinks I look cute when she says it. I just cannot possibly agree with her. And maybe that hurts even more.
Do an electric slide. Slide to the left.
Oh no, Lucy. Although, yeah, also, I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's definitely that phase where you're learning to be happy with looking at your... Like, it's like you get peaks and valleys, right? You get the initial peak of seeing yourself, of seeing, like, the feminization stuff start happening. And then the valley, once you see it taper off and you're like, okay, this is how I am. And then... But then you have trouble looking at yourself. And then the peak again where you finally get to that point where you're like, I can look at myself and feel happy. I figured out how to, love who I am. There's stages of it. You'll get there, Lulu. We believe in you.
Yeah.
Lou.
I finish getting dressed. We make our purchases at the front counter and head out of the store. O3 makes a fuss over being the one to carry the bags back, even with the couple things I got, as thanks for the gift.
Come on, have you seen the gun show over here? I can live for days.
She really is a nice girl. She hums to herself, skipping with the shopping bags in each hand, swinging them around wildly.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm glad I could do this for her. The outfits she got are really cute, so if it brightens her life up even a little bit, it was worth it. But for myself, I didn't buy any of the things O3 tried to pick out for me. She wanted to try again with some more, but I convinced her that we should get going. So instead of any of that, I got myself a few things just for warmth in the winter.
Yep.
It's not the same style O3 went for. It's nothing that girly. It's still pretty close to stuff I used to wear before I transitioned.
Is that the first time she's explicitly said it?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Because, it's been obvious for it's been obvious all through episode 2. You could kind of take a stab at guessing it in EP1. But, yeah.
And that's...
Hey, Lulu. I don't have new sprites yet.
O3 interrupts my thoughts and slows down to walk alongside me, smiling nicely. What's up?
I'm sorry all my choices were misses today. You can try again another time if you like. I won't even get anything for myself. It'll just be for you.
It's really okay. I don't need much, just enough to get through a laundry cycle and keep warm when I need to. So I'm okay with this. Just some jeans, a jacket, a new hoodie, a couple new shirts is fine.
Huh. Well, I thought you looked cute in the rest, too.
I know, you've said that a lot already.
Do you just not like that kind of style? You said I look cute, too, so I thought that,
No, you did. It suits you really well. It's just, for myself, I don't know if I really... It's not my style, I guess. I'd still dress kind of boyishly, since that's what I'm comfortable with.
Huh? Well, what do you mean?
I mean,
What do you mean? I don't understand. What are you talking about? I want to know.
This is gonna be a whole thing, isn't it?
I want to. What are you talking about? Why would you bring it up and then not explain it? What's going on? I just want to know. Why can't you tell me? Come on, tell me everything. What's up?
It's just what I've always worn, so it's what's most comfortable for me. That's all.
Huh?
She looks at me in confusion for a moment, but after recognizing that I don't have anything more I want to add, she faces forward, still mulling it over. I don't really know how to explain it, even to myself. I mean, it's not like a wholly alien concept at this point. It's been over a year since I started transition. When I was younger, I would play a lot of Flash games on our family computer.
Now we're talking about cliches, huh?
They were free, so if I didn't have any new games for consoles to play, I could search online and find something. Of course, I found a lot of unsavory stuff too, but I was careful to clear out my history and cookies and all that. I played a lot of dress-up games. There would be a single drawing, usually of an anime girl, without any clothes on. Sometimes they had nipples, sometimes not.
Scandalous.
And depending on the one you were playing, there could be a huge variety of clothes to drag on top of the drawing and clothe her with. They didn't require any skill, and our shitty PC's performance never made them difficult to play like the action games sometimes would. So if I found a good one, I'd spend hours mixing and matching outfits on that one anime girl. Late into the night, long past my bedtime, hoping nobody would walk into the living room for any reason. And then I would sleep through classes the next day because I was up so late. It was... In retrospect, I suppose it was a sort of fantasy for me. I wouldn't admit to it at the time, but I did imagine wearing all those clothes. And it felt good back then. I must have been 13, 14, around that age. Only later did I realize what it meant. And now that I've put it all together and gone through with my transition, where has it left me? It felt so good to imagine it back then, but now that I'm here, it feels... I open my eyes back up, and O3 is staring at my face.
Oh,
She obviously wants to ask what's on my mind.
no, did I break the Lulu? No. No.
It's nothing, really.
How do I put it back together?
Sorry I'm acting all weird.
Do you need some of that metal polish O1's been using?
Please no?
It's not nothing if it's hurting you. You see my body, right, Lulu?
Huh?
You know, like my arms and junk. The reason I didn't get that other dress is because it didn't cover up my arms, so can't really wear it in public, you know?
Right. I see.
I don't really like my body, you know? It's ugly, weirdly shaped, and it's gross. No one else has a body like mine, but I'm still supposed to dress it up like everyone else, aren't I? So many clothes that won't hide my body properly. At least I have to find things that would hide my arms especially.
I don't think there's anything to be ashamed of. Plenty of people have prosthetics and things like that. She smiles weakly at me, half as if to say thanks for the comfort, and half as if to ask, then what about you? I look down at my feet,
Gotcha, bitch.
past the rest of my body, in some sort of hot shame.
Guess what I'm trying to say is, I have problems like that, and if your problems are anything like it, you can always talk to me, okay?
Thanks. It's really not that big of a deal, though.
Uh-huh. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Well, okay. Then maybe next time you can pick something out for yourself. Something more your style.
She flashes another big smile. A smile that betrays her own doubts about herself. And the obvious lie I'm telling her, but one that can't admit to thinking I'm being dishonest with her. The smile I return is probably the same kind. But hers is so much stronger than mine. My smile that wants to turn tail and run. One that deflects the possibility of a better future, for fear of the pain it would cost to make it there. Against a smile that keeps pressing forward, faces the challenges with sincerity. O3's smile that always seems so brave, even through all that pain. No, that's not fair to myself. I've been forging ahead this time, haven't I? I'm working hard to make sure I don't stumble, fall, and give up. Even though my smile is still that same weak smile it always has been, I'm changing, aren't I? Aren't I? The week moves by quickly. Before I know it, it's already Friday again.
Friday. Gotta get down on Friday.
It seemed like the days blur together more often lately. I can't really point out anything in particular that happened since Tuesday.
Oh, I love that feeling. You know that feeling when you really get into the rhythm of your job and then suddenly time just stops existing?
Suddenly you're like, I'm a year older. What happened?
Yeah, exactly. And it's just like, and when you start getting into the pattern where you no longer know like what day of the week it is, just whether or not it's a work day.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh God. And then you just kind of let the weeks and then months slip by like that. And then you're like, where did all that time go? It's like, well, I was at work. What do you want from me?
I've seen less and less of 03. She spent the whole week asleep again, just like the one before. And 01 is back to her usual busy self. She hasn't gone back to finish the car yet, so I don't know exactly what it is she's been working on.
Are you telling me that if I correctly guess which of these two sports ball teams win, then I will receive cash money?
Oh no.
Why am I insisting on giving 01 only the worst thing hobbies?
I did find the time to ask her if I could take 03 out again to a nearby river this time. She agreed, so long as we're extra careful near the water. I wonder if 03 can't swim. It was a lie, of course. I just had to think of some place we could hide 03's arm. So it went just like last week. She put it high up in some tree this time. I wondered if 01 would be able to tell she's that far off the ground, but she insisted that it'd be fine. I didn't have it in me to argue. At any rate, we've gone through all the steps to keep this charade rolling, so we've made it to Elder Street once again. Killy, like always, is here working on Friday. Their shift change with Karina goes as well as it ever does, as they come back into the lobby with their usual sigh.
Just real quick sidebar here. I can't tell if it's just conservation of characters or if it actually is they're running an establishment like this with only 2 employees. The thing is, I've definitely seen cafes run on less. I've definitely seen cafes run, like cafes of that size run on like, oh, we have exactly like 2 or 3 people to work all however many shifts throughout the week. And, the only lunch they get is during the last hour at the end of their shift when there's some overlap between the person coming in for the evening. Gotta love it. Not that I've done that before. Woo! Anyway, I think it's just conservation of characters. I'm choosing to believe it's conservation of characters and not that.
Nope.
Oh, yeah!
New sprites.
Killy doesn't get a new sprite, though. Oh, look, a jean jacket.
Yeah.
She's slowly morphing into 01.
No. Oh, no.
XD RAR.
All right, sorry to keep you waiting, y'all.
It's okay.
No problem. New best friend.
Thanks.
So, notice anything, Killy?
Huh? You didn't get a haircut or something, did you?
What? No. Did you not notice? Outfit, I got a new one.
Oh, hey, nice. That's cool. It looks good on you.
Right? I thought it was obvious.
I mean, I only just met you. Figured it was one of your normal outfits.
Oh, I see. That is fair. It's all thanks to Lulu. She treated me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's no big deal.
It's a huge deal.
She's a real sweetie, huh? Well, what do you want to do today?
Oh, well, maybe. Oh, a back
Sprite.
Yeah, like before.
Right, here again?
Yeah. I mean, unless there's somewhere else.
I give her a concerned look, but she doesn't seem to notice. As if coming here again and again wasn't bad enough. I don't want the lie to get any more complicated.
I don't really mind. If it were up to me, I would head home.
You mean like the place where you live?
That's the one.
Oh, I want to come.
What happened to wanting to see the cafe?
It's about more than that, Lulu. Come on, don't you want to show me your house?
Not quite a house.
I guess that's fine.
Awesome! Possum!
Killy looks at me, sensing something must be wrong, but I smile weakly at them. They nod.
All right, let's get going then.
Yay!
So we go.
This is going so perfectly.
Time for 03 to get to
Uh-oh.
Killy and Lulu's place and instantly die.
Yep. Check it out. Immediately.
Damn! You live like this? Oh, you live here?
Yeah, it's not much, but it's cheap, relatively speaking.
This is so cool. Look at this.
Cool.
I leap over the arm of their sofa and bounce on one of the cushions. While stretching my hands into it, Killy sits down next to me. This is so soft. You just have this thing?
Yeah, it's pretty old, so it's got some stains and tears, and it's kind of lumpy, but it works well enough. I think you can see the bags under Killy's eyes.
Yeah.
It's so bouncy and soft. I wish my pod was like this.
Well, if this impresses you, that I don't have anything snarky to say about that. That's just kind of sad. Maybe don't bounce so much though. It can't take much more.
Oh, sorry. Look at all this other junk.
So excited to see normal house.
I hop off the couch and right into the center of the living room. Where do I even begin?
All right.
So this is a kitchen?
Yeah, it's definitely a kitchen.
So you cook here?
That's what it's for. It's kind of puny, but we make it work somehow.
It's all nice and clean.
We try to keep it sorted. Having it visible from every angle of the living room helps keep us honest, at least. Of course, we were all excited about this place having a dishwasher, and it broke down within a few days of moving in, so it's a pain.
Broke down, huh? It's too bad. I hope it'll be okay.
Someday the maintenance guy will show up. Someday.
Big mood.
Big fucking mood there.
Wonder if one could fix it. Maybe the stupidest way for me to blow my cover. What else? You got spices, you got soaps, some kind of knives. Why so many knives? You only have 4 arms between the two of you. This last one for guests or something?
That's the guest knife.
Yes, this is the guest knife. You can hold it.
No, it's just that different things call for different knives.
I see. They're all shiny and clean. I ain't fastened them up here anyway, so I'm kinda... Reach my hand out to get a hands-on look, but as I approach, I feel some kind of force on my...
Oh, it's just magnets.
Magnets?
Yeah, got an implant or something?
No, I mean, it's just... I don't like magnets. They freak me out.
Ah. Well, you better get away from the fridge too then.
The fridge is a magnet!
No, but it's got a bunch all over it.
Ah, geez, you guys live in some kind of death trap. Some kind of nightmare house.
Hey, we're tough. We'll keep you safe from them.
Thank you. We have so many anyway. What's all this stuff on the fridge?
Oh, just random shit? The only useful magnet-style thing is the whiteboard.
Whiteboard?
Yeah, it's just for writing notes, reminders and shit.
You draw on it?
Sometimes.
Can I draw on it?
Will you be okay? It's magnets.
Oh, can you take the magnets off?
Let me see about taking the magnets off.
Like a hero, Killy kneels down, pulls it off the fridge, fiddling with some things on the back.
Here you go. I guess they just pop off, so,
Hey, let's see.
what you gonna draw?
Oh, what indeed?
Pastry, ferret, canary, or me. I'm so torn between... I feel like the pastry is the night. Like, oh yeah, this is what you... I remember one of your pastries.
Sure.
Doodly done. I hand it back to them and they put it back on the fridge before taking a good look at it.
Is that,
It's a croissant, just like the one you gave me.
I can see it on the background now. Didn't Lucy buy that one for you?
Same difference. It's cute shape, like a little crescent moon.
That's why they call it a croissant.
A croissant? Crescent? Holy shit, my mind equals blown.
Yep. It's French.
That's insane.
Croissant. Now in the background forever.
I guess this is where Lucy made all those meals with Killy that she's talked about. Why does it make me feel so shitty?
What's up? You want to draw again?
Huh? Oh,
Say the word and I'll disarm the whiteboard for you. I didn't realize we would actually get to change it.
No, that's okay. It's good like this.
All right. Notice who's missing from this scene?
Lulu.
Yeah.
Just like the last one where
Yeah.
03 was talking to Killy. Lulu just cringing into invisibility in the background.
Yep.
Like, oh no, I shouldn't be doing this. I shouldn't be here. We shouldn't be here.
What's this thing over here with all the big cups?
Espresso machine. Old cheap one, stolen from work.
Oh, so this is the famous espresso machine. I've read about it a little bit.
Yep.
Well, just a little bit, since it's so important to cafes and all. I didn't know you could have one at home.
Sure you can. It's nice to make a drink for yourself every now and then. Oh wait, and if you stole it from work, that means it's probably one of the ones that's like, not like industrial, but like designed for service place use instead.
Mhm.
Oh, those are so much better. They're big though. It's nice to make a drink for yourself every now and then. And I'm pretty high maintenance when it comes to coffee.
I feel ya. I'm high maintenance when it comes to my own type of juice.
What kind of juice would that be?
Oh, girl juice?
Oh no! Oh no! Unit 03, oh no!
Oh, this game is golden. Oh. Conversation immediately ends.
Coffee. Is this stuff really all that good? You keep drinking it, but they act like they hate it, so what's the deal? These posters are so cool.
Yeah, they're Lucy's actually. I had a shitload of music posters from when I was a kid, but I put those up in my room. A little less suitable for a living room.
How so?
Naked women, satanic imagery, gore, bad words, you know, typical music stuff.
Whoa, hardcore, can I see?
Maybe another time. It's messy in there.
I don't mind.
Sure, but look, there's some choice things I want to clean up before I let anyone in there. Things sweet girls like you shouldn't have to see.
Do you think I can handle it? I'll have you know I'm very mature.
No, you are not.
03, recognize when other people set boundaries challenge.
Yeah.
Just, let's move on. For my sake, alright?
Boo, fine. Two posters on the back wall look super cool. Love to read both of these visual novels for my very own self.
So one of those is Coquette Dragoon, right?
That looks like Coquette Dragoon. What is this one?
I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, I can't tell. I just see a bunch of like alpine stuff.
I wonder.
Heart of the Woods? No. Is this thing here in the foreground on top of the TV? No, that's on the poster.
If I were at a computer, I would type www.seedsowingcircle.com into my favorite web browser to learn more.
Okay, good. They've given us the cue for what to do when we're done. Note to future self. Type www.seedsowingcircle.com into my favorite web browser to learn more.
Hold on, I've got my favorite web browser right here.
Oh, you're doing it right now. Okay.
I got my favorite web browser. Seed Sowing Circle. Spare parts, Coquette Dragoon, and Scornhorn.
Interesting. I've never heard of that.
I've never heard of this one. This one is the new one.
But I'm interested in it now
But,
based on the fact that it's associated with two other things that I already know to be cool.
Exactly. So, thank you. I will be adding that to our list. List of things to play on the channel. Or our patrons at patreon.com/8pr can bully us into playing it sooner.
Yeah.
That's always an option.
These two posters on the back of the wall look super...
Oh, right there.
Yeah.
What are these things under the TV?
Oh, those are game consoles.
That's what they look like, huh? Wow.
Not much of a gamer.
No, but I watch a lot of VTubers and streamers play them, so I know some things. Do you have funny Mario on this?
Yeah. Do you want to play sometime?
Duh! Next time let's game!
Sure, sounds good. We got a few multiplayer things.
I'll warn you, I've never gamed before in my life, but I've logged dozens of hours watching professional esports.
I'll go ahead and cede the esports victory to you, but we play something more casual.
Isn't casual bad? I want to be hardcore.
Is that what the esport gamers say?
Sure. In the chat. Well, mostly the chat, I guess.
You gotta watch out, or else you'll turn into a gamer before anyone else can do anything about it.
It's okay. I'll be one of the good gamers.
Famous last words.
Wonder if I could get a one to install an HDMI port on my chest screen so I could play games on it. I can see whatever's displayed on the screen inside my head, so I'd have a huge advantage, I bet. This is a great idea.
It is a great idea.
What's this big tower over here by the TV?
Oh, those are just some old music CDs.
Music? What's that?
Wait, what? What?
What?
This is the most personally affronted I've ever seen Killy look.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I don't know when this happened, but at some point in the circle of online friends I talk with a bit, I became known as the person who knows music, which I feel like is a small victory. And high school me would be proud.
Just kidding. So they used to make AMVs, right?
Oh, no. Oh, that hurts.
Yeah, that's right. I collected a bunch of these growing up. My parents didn't like me listening to anything too violent or sexual or fun, so I stashed these in my locker at school. Hung out in the woods nearby to listen to them on my CD player while I skipped class. Good times.
I barely know what any of that means, but cool. I like Nightcore.
Nightcore, huh? Haven't thought about that in a while.
Oh, tell me some of your favorite songs. I can show you Nightcore covers.
I'll pass for now. Next time.
Next time.
Oh, 03, 03, 03.
Oh, it's so funny. I want to vomit.
I take another look around the room, trying to find something else to ask about. Killy watched me with raised eyebrows.
Got anything else?
I don't know. Is there anything fun down this hallway?
Hey, let's take it easy, okay? Are you feeling all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Got dizzy for a sec. What's that called? Vertibo? Come on, don't give me that look. Let's look at your games for next time.
Yeah, they're right over here.
Vertibo!
Vertebrae. 03 jumps from one thing to the next for a long time, while Killy explains everything in the shortest order they can manage. It's a little impressive how well they're keeping up, considering their usual slow pace, but maybe all these years of customer service have added up. I just hang back on the couch, staring off into space, only barely listening to the two of them talk. The rest of the night passes slowly until it's finally time to bring 03 back home. Well, it's another awkward, quiet walk back to the shop. 03's mind seems to be full of all sorts of things. The conversation went in so many directions today, and knowing how little experience she has, I'm sure she's still processing a lot of that information. If I'm right, she's doing so delightedly. There's a skip in her step as she leads the way back, which she's doing for the first time. It seems she remembers the way more clearly now. I don't have anything to say. I'm just anxious and tired about all of this. What could I even say? I can't fake enthusiasm right now, though I feel terribly guilty for it. We arrive at the shop.
Alrighty, made it back.
Huh? Oh, yeah, here we are.
Hey, are you okay? You've been kind of quiet today.
I'm just tired, I think. I haven't been feeling well.
Oh, I'm sorry. Must be all those magnets where you live. That stuff will take years off your life. All of them, all at once. It's your weekend again, right? Be sure to rest up.
Yeah, I will.
And tell Killy bye again for me, too.
I will.
Come on, Lulu, aren't you happy for me? I made another friend.
Of course I am. It's just, I worry.
About what? I'm tough as shit. I'm the queen of Bitch Mountain.
What?
Bitch of Queen Mountain.
What?
Just kidding. Means a lot that you care, though, Lulu. But I promise I'm in full control of myself. Something bad's gonna happen to me, I'll know about it.
That is apparently untrue, according to 01's assessment, but I don't know any more than 03 does. I don't have the means to argue.
Anyway, I gotta get back before one blows the gasket. That's a metaphor, by the way. See you next week, Lulu. She doesn't have a gasket, and I don't have a gasket. I don't have several.
Yep, I'll see you. She enters the shop, and I watch her silhouette sink into the basement, leaving me alone outside. There is nothing left for me to do here, so I return back home. It's a short, restless weekend, just as I thought it would be. By the time I leave for work on Monday morning, it feels like the past 2 days didn't even happen. The weeks have felt so empty. Is this what normal jobs feel like? I don't like it. That feeling of emptiness doesn't last me very long this morning. It's quickly replaced with a sort of dread. Good morning. O2, who I haven't seen outside the basement more than once, is standing in the lobby when I arrive. She's leaning against the wall next to the basement door, not seeming to be doing anything in particular. She doesn't respond immediately to me, so I try to get about my usual routine without worrying too much. But it's hard to relax when I know she's watching everything I do so intently. I finally find it in myself to glance back at her with a forced smile. How's it going? It's fine. That's good. What's up? I rarely see you outside the basement. I'm not confined down there in the same way. I know, someone mentioned that to me at some point, but still, I just haven't... There's something I have to tell you. That can't be anything good. What is it? She averts her eyes to the corner of the room and furrows her brows for a few moments, seeming to be thinking about her words carefully, or maybe she's struggling just to speak the words she's prepared. You and O3. Yeah? This stupid game you're both playing, it needs to stop. Game? You mean... Yeah, this sneaking around you've been doing.
Has O2 been solid snaking and following them?
You do understand the implications of it, right? I honestly don't. I'm just... Exactly. You don't understand anything. Nothing about O3. Nothing about O1. Nothing about any of us. You may have gotten O1 to trust you, but I won't fall for it. I don't know what it is you're trying to do, but it needs to stop before you get her or anyone else hurt. So, you are worried about her then? No, that's not relevant. I know that this isn't good. I really, really do. I wish she wouldn't be testing her limits so much like this, but I can't stop her. I'm just trying to make sure she doesn't get into even more trouble. I don't believe you. Okay, well that's fine, but can't we work together anyway? We both want her to stop and stay safe, right? She doesn't listen to me the same way she doesn't listen to anyone. It'd be pointless for me to try talking to her. Maybe, but what about O1? What about O1? Maybe she would listen to you? Are you implying she's at fault for any of this? No, not like that. It's just she knows something that O3 and I don't. The reason she's been holding O3 back. I'm sure it's a very important, valid reason. I trust her enough to believe in that, but she needs to tell O3 or else she'll never be able to accept whatever it is. She'll never even be able to try making it better. I don't know if you know what it is either. I don't. But maybe O1 would listen to you if you told her. that she needs to be honest with her for her own safety. It's completely irrelevant. Whatever O1 determines to be best is the truth. That's her entire reason for existence. It is not mine nor anyone else's place to question her. What does that mean? You need to stop. Stop trying to interfere in our lives. Stop acting like you have any place here. You're making everything so much harder. The only reason I don't do something about you myself is because O1 wouldn't allow it. I'm done talking to you. Her position right next to the basement door makes her escape easy and painless for her. She slides into the doorway and shuts it quickly behind her, just like that, leaving me alone in the lobby to sit with everything she's just said. As if I'm supposed to be able to continue about my day normally, to do work in the basement she just fled into like none of that happened. I was right all along. She truly hates my guts. Just by me being here, there's no possible way we could be friends. I clench my fist against the countertop, feeling something hot well up behind my eyes. I wish O3 were here to hug me. I wish I could explain any of this to Killy. I wish I didn't have to lie to O1 about it all. What am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to turn? I hate this. I hate this so much. Oof. For the rest of the week, there's nothing I can do besides sit uncomfortably with that feeling. Working in the basement where O2 lives, where O3 sleeps the entire week away, where O1 remains busy with work and errands I can't begin to understand. I see O1 in passing twice. We exchange a few pleasantries and nothing more. I'm scared to dig too deep with her after O2 chewed me out for my even being here. And she seems too preoccupied with whatever it is she's doing to strike up much conversation on her own. If she can tell something's wrong with me, then she hasn't brought it up. I don't know. Friday comes as it always does, and I expect it to be the same. It almost is, until I'm just about to get back to work after my lunch break.
Hello, Lucy.
She enters the lobby from the garage door. I turn to her and wave half-heartedly. Hi, O1. Were you in the garage today?
It's the same picture. Yes, that is right. Are you on your lunch break?
Sort of. I was just about to get back to work.
I see. Well, when you clock back on, might I request your assistance for a little while?
Oh, yeah, sure. No problem. Is it about the car?
My girlfriend. That's right.
As stressed out as I am, something to break up the routine sounds nice right now. Anything to pull my thoughts back into reality for a little bit. I've always been better at helping others than taking care of myself, so when I get like this, somebody asking for my help is the best thing they can do for me. Or at least that's how I've made it this far. I sort out the rest of my lunch business and follow her into the garage. She stands in front of the big tarp as I enter. So, what's the word? How's it coming along?
I think it might be done.
Oh, really? I didn't notice you working on it much since last time.
I've limited myself to a few hours a week to make up for lost time while I was obsessing over it.
I see. So you finished it up?
Yes, I believe so.
Can I finally see it?
Now I just have to learn how to steal gasoline. Yes, you may.
She grabs the ends of the tarp with both hands, and with a calculated whoosh, she pulls the whole thing off the car. Auto GF. What I see underneath it is indistinguishable to me from any normal car you might see on the road. And it's red. I did notice some red car paint lying around, so she must have chosen that color for herself. Cute. Whoa, it looks great.
Thank you. Although the way it looks is not what I am most concerned about. I haven't taken it for a test drive yet. I've started the engine and it seems to work properly, but...
You can't know until you take it on the road, huh?
That is correct.
I suppose you'd need a license too, then.
Oh, I have a license.
Really? You took a class?
No, I just made it.
I've been wondering that all along. Well, how's the car going to work, seeing as nobody in this scenario has a driver's license, and I can guarantee that. And the answer is she does now. She just made one.
Yeah.
Oh, you forged one.
Something like that. But I have taught myself all I need to know, so there is no need to worry.
I'm gonna worry at least a little bit if it's all the same to you.
Anyway, I thought I should finally put it to the test today. And I wanted you with me when I do, so I have an accomplice.
Me? What for?
It's just what I would want.
I'm kind of worried about her ability to drive, but how am I supposed to say no to that? Okay, I'll join you.
Thank you. It means a lot to me.
She gets into the driver's seat without wasting any time, so I hurry into the passenger's seat. Once I'm inside, I'm even more stricken with how normal it feels in here. Even the leather on the seats has been treated nicely, so it's all smooth and soft. Do you know where you want to go?
Nowhere in particular. I will just return here when I'm done.
Right. Okay, well, I'm trying to think of something to say, but before anything comes out, she starts the engine. Like she said, it seems totally normal. The garage door in front of us starts to open. I'm getting kind of nervous again. You're sure you know what you're doing?
Yes, I believe so. It isn't any more complicated than moving my own body.
Really? Before I know it, we're moving. She pulls out of the driveway, and after a shockingly short amount of time checking for traffic, she pulls into the road with a left turn. Thank goodness the roads around here are usually pretty empty. This should be fine, right? As we pull into the road, I shut my eyes and feel the vibration of the car. It's smooth. The engine is pretty quiet, and above all else, we're actually moving. Wow, it seems like it's really working.
Yes, it appears so.
That's crazy. I can't believe it's just working on the first try.
I am relieved, I suppose.
You did really well. You must have a knack for stuff like this.
I suppose that is true. Was O1 built to be a mechanical repair robot? And she's having difficulty because if she accepts that doing that to make a living, then if she accepts that doing that is the only way reasonable for her to make a living, then she accepts that she's no more than what she was built for.
Could be.
Right, it's very, what the fuck's the word? I can't remember this. But like, very like, the same train of thought comes up a lot in Nier Automata about like being more than what you're built to do.
Yep.
Right. Her brow furrows as she watches the road. I guess I didn't expect her to start shouting in joy that she's accomplished her goal or anything like that, but is she still bothered by something? So how does it feel? What?
You know, you succeeded. The car's running, you're driving it.
I don't know how I feel. I should be relieved, if nothing else, that this can finally be put out of my mind, but I don't know. I can't help feeling I've done something wrong.
I assume you don't mean stealing or forging your license.
Of course not. Don't be silly. I meant moral wrongs. I don't know what this car looked like before I repair it. Most of its frame was intact, yes, but on the interior especially. I had to start from scratch. That meant making decisions on my own about it. What material to use, what colors. In the end, I based it all on reference photos online. I couldn't bring myself to choose my own. But that doesn't absolve me of the responsibility.
Responsibility for what?
It's not as if this car has any memories or feelings. I haven't fooled myself into believing it could have any opinion on what I've done. But even so, I overrode its history, didn't I? I forced it into what it is now. Maybe it would have been better to leave it alone, to accept its fate and let its parts be used for something new. Would that have been better? Am I really unstable enough to be worrying about this?
I turn away from her and back out the passenger seat window. O1 has a lot going on inside of her. I've come to realize that gradually since I met her. Her feelings really do seem jumbled up. They don't make a lot of sense on their own. Without knowing her past, there's no way to break any of it down. And she said she's jealous of my past, right? I really wonder what she's been through. I wonder where all these thoughts come from. I really want to know. Do you like working with machines?
You could say that.
What do you think of making this your business? You could probably make decent money working on cars or whatever else. And then you could harness that feeling for something productive. It wouldn't have to feel like a waste of time. Does that sound feasible to you?
Speaking pragmatically, yes, it would make a lot of sense. I have many of the tools between the garage and the basement. I have the proper workspace. I already have much of the knowledge. But I don't know. I've thought about it a lot, and I cannot think of a good argument against it, but I do not like the idea of charging people for that.
Also, you can't date the cars you repair.
That too. That is vitally important.
I know what you mean. If I could pick an ideal job, it'd probably be providing something to others for free.
But I don't believe we have that luxury.
Well, it's something to keep thinking about. Maybe there's a way.
We can only hope.
What's wrong with me? Why am I getting so irritated all of a sudden? I don't disagree with her. I know something that lofty can't be thrust upon a single person, especially not one in such a precarious position as her. I'm being petty. I'm just annoyed. I'm tired of the position I'm in. I wish she and O3 would come to an agreement. I wish she would be a little more willing to compromise, I guess, but that's my problem, not hers. I know she's only doing her best. It isn't fair in the first place for her to be responsible for all this. There's no reason to push these feelings on her. I need to lighten up. I need to keep this nonsense to myself.
Famously the best way to deal with difficult feelings.
She finishes her loop and pulls the car back into the garage.
I backed it in. Thank you for coming with me.
Yeah, of course. I'm happy to help.
I have some things to think about. I'm going to tend to some matters in the basement, so you are free to return to work as usual.
Okay. I'm probably going to go out with O3 again today.
Where to?
There's this forest nearby with a bunch of trails, so...
I see. Just be careful she does not overexert herself. I'll check how it affects her later.
Of course.
Though to be frank, I'm not confident the results will be any different. It's been the same each week so far. If it continues, I might have to.
Is this going to keep repeating itself until it's too late? Either O3 gets hurt or O1 cuts her off entirely. Is either of those options better than the other? Should I be steering us towards one over the other? Understood. We'll be careful.
Thank you, Lucy. I will leave you to it then.
Yeah. Just leave it all to me.
Oof. Hey, this time the chapter took a full sode.
Wow.
Wow. Nice and tidy. Tips have been updated in data shard number 8. Let's check out the data shard and also the new tips screen.
Yeah.
What was this one called? Tells?
I didn't see.
Oh. Uh-huh. Huh? Oh. Staring into the screen, I twist and turn my body around at various angles, posing in all kinds of ways, lifting bits of fabric up and down, watching my reflection intently on this tall, blank screen, freshly dusted off for exactly this one purpose, so we don't have any mirrors or anything else in here. No, why would we have mirrors in here? Who would need something stupid like that? Oh well, this works fine enough. Doing this a lot since we went to the thrift store last week. It's only 2 outfits. What I had before, that makes 3. Not kidding myself into believing that's a whole lot to work with, but it's more than 1. And that feels good. I like how I look in them. I stop my cute posing and spinning around for a sec to just look at my reflection straight on, my face flat and sullen. I mostly like how I look in them. Keep thinking back to the conversation with Lucy. Well, you know, our body is being weird. I put on a brave face for her sake since I could tell it was really upsetting her, but did I actually believe anything I said? In a vacuum, sure, but...
What are you doing up?
What are you doing up? How long have you been there? You were watching me, were you, pervert?
Why are you getting so defensive? I just got here.
Sure, fine. Within my weekly rounds, right? What do you care why I'm awake?
It was just a question. Are those the clothes you got?
Yeah. What do you think?
They're a little tight. You can sort of see your elbow joints when you bend your arms.
What? Who asked you?
You did just now.
Who cares? It covers me up, right? Isn't that all that matters?
It's important, yeah, but...
Fuck off! Go back to bed, creep. Get the fuck out of here.
Fine, I'll... Excuse me, Mrs. Is something the matter?
Oh, she was just leaving.
Is that true, Unit 02? I was just telling her that her clothes don't hide everything.
Fucking snitch!
No name calling, please. Unit 02 is correct, Unit 03. Do you have any problems with her assessment?
What? Yes, obviously. Why should it matter if my joints are... I mean...
Would you like to elaborate further, Unit 02? Well, it's just... we have to keep ourselves hidden, so I was just worried that...
Yeah, but...
Unit 03, can you understand Unit 02's feelings? It was only out of concern for your safety.
I mean, but she... Fine, whatever.
Can you apologize for yelling and calling her names?
Did you see up here?
Yep.
Sorry for yelling and calling you names.
Thank you. Now, let's take some time to calm down and...
Wait, why does she have to apologize?
For what? If that's all, I'll leave you both alone. Thank you for resolving this peacefully.
I'm going back to bed. She doesn't say anything else to me. She just stands there as I walk past her toward the pods. Does everyone always take her side? Can't I just wear some fucking clothes in peace? Can't I just...
Wow. Way to be a narco, too. Nobody likes a narc. Anyway, I think we'll call that a sode.
Yeah.
That feels nice and tidy. We'll see. And I'm really enjoying this so far. Oh, we're only about halfway through, which is super nice. We've got a long way left to go. We're kind of taking our time on this one, which I enjoy.
Yeah.
I hope you're all enjoying it as much as we are. And if you're not, too bad. What you gonna do? Watch something else? It's not like you have the ability to check out other channels and watch other things. Or go to seedsowingcircle.com and check out the fine array of visual novels there for your consumption and entertainment. Did you like that? Been working on my pivots. Bye, folks.
Peace.
Smash that like, comment and subscribe.